a notebook, grab a pen. Do your homework and tell a friend. Know all the answers and buzz them in. Who knows it better, you or them? It's the Classroom, now let's begin.
Now, here's the host of the Classroom, Richard Curtis.
Hit it! Ho! Ho! Yes, squad! What's up, Pat, Eleanor, and Justin? Hit it! Oh, they still got the moves. The fish hook, they busted it out. I love it. Check it out, guys. We have the students, and we have our fish hooking teachers. By the way, it's a great move. They're from Maple Shade High School in Burlington County. They just entered the classroom that showed the Pitt students against their favorite teachers. Hey, look at this cheering section. It is loud in this studio, and that's because $500 is on the line. But more importantly for the students, it's bragging rights to say that they're smarter than their teachers. That's going to be all year in their classrooms if they can do it. And we're jumping this show off right now with a pop quiz. I love when the students and teachers are here, and I love that you guys already have buzzers in hands because we have 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock. We're going to get through as many questions as we can. Each correct answer is going to be worth 10 points for your team. You buzz in first. Just wait until I call your name to answer. If you get the question wrong, your team's locked out, and the contestant from the other side can buzz in and steal those points. Time starts right now. What is the title of Herman Melville's novel about an obsessive hunt for a whale? Mr. Ransom.
Moby Dick.
Moby Dick is right off the top of the show here. Extra credit question. The Bronx, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island are the 5 boroughs of what U.S. city? Mr. Williams.
New York.
New York is right. Students, let's get you guys in it here. What is a female fox called? Sorry, guys. A vixen is the correct answer there. A vixen, female foxy. What is the first and last name of the first woman to win a Nobel Prize? Mr. Ransom.
Marie Curie.
Good. A human typically has how many lungs? Mr. Williams.
2.
2. Still looking for that first one, students. Let's get on those buzzers. In 2015 movie starring Dwayne Johnson and Alexandra Daddario is about a family trying to survive after a massive earthquake in California. Justin.
San Diego. I don't know.
Not San Diego. Mr. Williams.
San Andreas.
There it is. Nicely done. Alshon Jeffrey, Odell Beckham Jr., and Julio Jones are famous for playing what position in football? Pat.
Wide receiver.
Good. There he is. Hey, they're on the board. I love that. The Paris Peace Accords ended the United States' direct involvement in which war in 1973? Mr. Williams.
Vietnam.
Vietnam is right. Who is the cartoon bear who lives in Jellystone Park and loves to steal campers' picnic baskets? Mr. Ransom.
Yogi Bear.
There it is, and nicely done by you. Oh, man. Students wanted that one to end quick. 80 points for the teachers. 10 points for our students. Don't worry, guys. Half the buzzers were out of gas. We will fill those up and take care of that. We're off to a good start here. We're playing the game. We have students and teachers today from Maple Shade High School in Maple Shade, New Jersey. We got to meet some team here. Justin, how are you, sir?
Not bad. How are you?
Good to see you, man.
Good.
Listen, 12th grader, $500 is on the line. Could be yours. You win. Where's the money go?
We are donating that to the
4 Diamonds?
to the 4 Diamonds charity.
What a guess by me. That wasn't bad right there. All right, well, that'd be a perfect place to put it. Childhood pediatric cancer, right?
Exactly.
Perfect. All right, I'll just answer the questions for you.
Thank you.
Do you want to do my job then?
I mean, no thank you.
Okay, perfect. Guys, I get to know this guy, and I love it because he smiles a lot, and then I go, tell me about yourself. He says 2 things. I love to travel, and I love good times. What does good times actually entail?
Good times, friends, food, anything.
Anything. Well, I'll tell you what, I would love to be a part of those good times at some point in your life. So, all right, did we just become best friends?
Maybe.
Yeah, all right, cool. Eleanor, good to see you. 11th grader, right? You have a special talent. What is that?
I can tie a cherry stem with my tongue.
Okay, so let's just start at the beginning. How do you even say, like, this is going to be my talent?
I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people can't do it. So
you're like, give me a Shirley Temple and give me that cherry.
Well, I drink a lot of Shirley Temples.
They're so good, aren't they?
They're so good.
If you go to a restaurant, you have to order a Shirley Temple. I don't know why people don't enough.
People say that I'm too old for it. The waitresses make fun of me now.
Lies! No, don't you? I'm a grown man and I'm still ordering Shirley Temples. Pat, good to see you, 11th grader. You're a baseball player, but you also play something else. What is that?
I'm a bowler.
Yeah, dude, that's wicked, man. Do you have your own ball?
Of course.
And your own shoes, because you don't want to use that stinky shoe, right?
Yeah, of
What's the
course.
best bowling game you've ever thrown?
226.
Oh, wow. What's the perfect game?
300.
So you got a little ways to go, but man, not bad. You beat me. Guys, listen, use this today, all right? The camaraderie we have between these three. Let's beat those teachers, all right? Good team. Good team. Mr. Williams is right here. He's the team captain for the teachers today. $500 on the line. Look at those bear claws, huh?
Hey,
All right.
got something going.
Yeah, 500. Where's that going to go?
It's going to the Unless Project, which is our environmental science class working with the Philadelphia Zoo.
Oh, what a collab there.
It's great. So they do conservation and also endangered species. So this
That's
year
fantastic.
we have the Guam.
Frog.
No.
Kingfisher.
Guam kingfisher.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
a bird, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. What a save there. Chemistry teacher?
Yes.
And you also coach the girls' soccer team. You're wearing the gear?
Yeah, got it on. We won the conference championship this year. So
Oh, wow.
First time in 25 years.
Let's
so,
go. Okay. How
so
about
that's
it?
them, yeah. Before you go,
Yes,
We have this
swag
for
bag.
you.
Let's go, Maple Shade. All right, there just came my new favorite school. Thanks, Maple Shade. Miss Braverman, I cannot wait to wear the swag. And how about the swag you're wearing today? You
I
got the
know.
art smock on. She's an
Yes.
art teacher. And I'm going to say it. She's a celebrity. Tell us what's going on.
Well,
2016 was the year.
2016, I was the Burlington County Teacher of the Year.
Let's go! And she's in the classroom today. All right, what's the #1 piece of advice you can give to somebody for jumping into teaching?
Be flexible and always stay positive.
Awesome, love that. Mr. Ransom, social studies teacher. History has been a long list of different things. What have you done?
I can't complain. I've had the opportunity to play college football at Penn State, and after I finished my career at Penn State, I was lucky enough to be able to serve in the Army and in Iraq as part of Operation Iraqi Freedom.
That's amazing, right? And you're here today. That's fantastic, guys. He's going to keep it going because this man is a winner. The teachers say they have it. Students are saying they have it. Detention starts right now. All right, guys, put your buzzers down. You're going to work together on this one. Here's how detention works. I'm going to give the trailing team a category. Students, you're the trailing team, so we're going to start with you guys here. You're going to have 10 seconds to decide whether you want to play or pass. You choose to play, you answer the question correctly, you can send any member of the other team to detention. If you get it wrong, they can send one of you. So be very careful. If you pass, the other people have to answer the question. Same elimination rules apply. You get everybody in that little square right there in those 4 chairs, you're going to win detention, and 40 points gets added to your score. Students, you can crawl right back into the game here. So let's do it. Your category is science. Pass or play?
Play.
What is the chemical name for table salt?
Sodium chloride.
There it is. How about it? On the game. Here we go. All right, I'm guessing you have Pat in class because he just gave you the point and said, yep, I got it.
How good is that, right?
Yeah, and there's our science teacher right there. So, guys, well done. But Pat, Eleanor, Justin, who's going to detention first? Mr. Ransom, unanimous decision. You got to go.
After about a 20-year
20-year hiatus, but it's just like you never left, right?
home sweet home.
He's staring at him, so good luck, guys. Teachers, back to you guys. How do you feel about the category of math?
Let's keep.
In the equation of a straight line, y equals mx plus b, what does the b represent?
Intersect. The y-intercept.
Correct. Nicely done, Mr. Williams. And just like that, teachers strike back. You have 3 bright students over here, but someone's got to go to detention.
Mr. Whalen.
Mr. Whalen, Pat Whalen, going to detention. Pat, get comfortable. You and Mr. Ransom can hang out, exchange stories as we continue on this game. Here we go, guys. We're going to continue on. How do you feel about the category of history?
Play.
What communication system assigns a set of dots and dashes to each letter of the alphabet and allows for a transmission of complex messages across telegraph or radio lines?
Morse code.
Morse code is right. Yes, sir. Justin, Eleanor, who's going, Mr. Williams or Miss Braverman?
Mr. Williams.
Our team captain out of the game. There he is, 25 years, but he is the girls' soccer champ over there, taking them to the championship. Here we go.
All right.
Back to you. Category, flags.
Ooh, I'll go for it.
Here we go. What type of leaf is on the Canadian flag?
I'm consulting with myself. Maple leaf.
The consultation worked. Okay. Okay, it's going down to our final person, Justin or Eleanor. Who do you want to face in the finals?
I want to face Eleanor.
So Justin going to detention. Okay, Eleanor, here it is. A lot of confidence out of you. You feel that, back's against the wall. You're saying, yes, I can. Here's your category. Popular companies.
You got it.
I'll play it.
What clothing company owned by Abercrombie & Fitch creates Southern California-inspired clothing and has a flying seagull logo?
Hollister.
She says yes, she can! Winning that detention. Hey, students, you're out of detention. Miss Braverman, you're in detention. Mr. Ransom, you stay right there. How about this? Students come roaring back to grab that one. 40 points for them. Hey, we'll be right back to see who is going to study hall. We'll see you right after the break. Give it up for Eleanor. Yeah, girl. Justin, you know this move? It's called that two-step, baby. Two-step. All right, we're two-stepping right back into this game. Welcome back to the classroom. Today we have students and teachers from Maple Shade High School in Burlington County. They're going head-to-head. Students, teachers, it's emotion, it's love, it's everything you love about a classroom, and it's right here today. 80 points for the teachers, 50 for our students. Plenty of game left. We're going to study hall. Here's how the game works. Each team's going to select one player from the opposing team to enter study hall. Those two players will study a photo for 10 seconds. I'm then going to ask 3 questions about that photo one at a time. You'll reveal your answers after 5 seconds. If you get it right, you're going to get 10 points for your team. So look across the way here. Who do you want to send in the study hall? 5 seconds. Okay, they're deep in thought, not actually talking to each other, but that's okay. We'll go right to them. Teachers, what do you say?
Justin.
Justin, students, what do you say?
Mr. Ransom.
Ransom, Justin, let's go to study hall, baby. All right. Here we go, guys. Everybody's comfortable. You can uncap your pens. All I need you two to do is stare at that screen right there for 10 seconds. Take in as much information as you can. Good luck. Excuse me while I go. That was a lot of stuff to take in. We'll see how well you guys do. Here we go. Question number 1. We're on top of your line. What time is it? There we go. Board's up here. It is Mr. Ransom, 5:23 p.m. and 8:43. The correct answer. 5:23. How about it, teachers? Mr. Ransom gets it right. And we continue on our journey. Question 2. The 4 buttons above the presets are scan, category, channel, and what? Here we go, pens down. Mr. Ransom says song. Justin, you say skip. The answer was skip. Justin strikes. Gets it back to within 30. All right, here we go, guys. It comes down to this. Who's going to break the tie? Good luck. Man, this was a tough one tonight. What song is playing? All right, let's reveal your answers. You guys were scribbling there. Thank you next and thank you next. The answer? Thank you next to Ariana Grande banger. 10 points aside, 100 points for our teachers, 70 points for the students, and we're not done yet. Tune those air guitars. Music class is next, followed by the all-important final exam. The classroom still in session when we come back. Today, we have students and teachers from Maple Shade High School in Burlington County. I've made my way out to the audience because I had to meet Reese right here. You go to Maple Shade, right?
Yes, I do, sir.
My dude, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm living the dream right now. It's a big game here.
It is.
Like, what's the climate? What are you feeling? Students 70, teachers 100. Who's pulling on top of this today?
I don't know. Students are getting a good comeback right now. They went from nothing to 70 real quick.
All right, so do you feel like they can ride this thing all the way down?
I have confidence.
All right, let's go. You know what's next? Do you like music class at your school? Yes. Me too. I love to sing, and we're singing our way to music class. Who doesn't love some music class? And that's exactly where we're at here, so grab your buzzers. Today's music class is testing your knowledge of song lyrics. I'm going to ask a question related to a popular song, then Fox 29's Good Day Philadelphia, Mike Jarrett's going to read a small portion of those lyrics. First person to buzz in, correctly answer my question is going to win 10 points for their team. You buzz in, you get it incorrect, your team's locked out, and the other side's going to have a chance to steal. We have 3 sets of lyrics today. Students, you sweep this round, this game is tied going into final exam. Here we go, question number 1. What duo sings these lyrics in their 2016 hit collaboration? Mike Jarrett to the stage.
Alrighty, Richard, let's do this again. Here's the first one. So baby, pull me closer in the back seat of your Rover that I know you can't afford.
Oh man, Eleanor, you were first.
The Chainsmokers.
Is that the Chainsmokers? Yes, it is. There it is. How about it? Cool name. Don't start smoking, kids. No chain smoking. As we move into question number 2, Mike, you nailed that one. Here's your question. What performer raps these lyrics in a 2019 song off his debut solo album?
All right, here's the next one. I'm a maniac. Go crazy for the cash. Green Lamborghini. Paper tags. Skirt.
Buzzers stay silent. Any guesses either side? Sorry, guys, we're looking for Offset. That was Red Room right there. That is a hot jam. Mr. Ransom, I mean, how do you not get that?
I'm going to beat myself up for a little bit, but I'm gonna get over it, I think.
All right. Well, here's your opportunity to get back in it. Question number 3. What female performer sings these lyrics in a 2019 hit collaboration? Good luck, Mike Jarrett.
Okay, here's the last one. I think about you, hey, all the time, 24/7. Hey, 365.
He did so well, and the buzzers are staying silent. No guesses either side. How about it? Katy Perry was the one, the collaboration with 365. Mr. Williams knew it, didn't buzz in time. A big thanks to Mike Jarrett for that performance. You are a rock star, sir. Scores stand as follow. Teachers, 100 points. Students, 20 points behind, right on their heels. Either team can win this thing as we go into our final exam. The topic of today's final exam is mapping the world. I'm going to ask both teams 3 questions about that topic. Each correct answer worth 100 points. Guys, you're going to work together. Put all those brains together. During the commercial break, there'll be 60 seconds on the clock. Let's hear these questions. What is the name of the body of water that separates England and France and connects the North Sea with the Atlantic Ocean? Question number 2. Players follow the map of Hyrule in the Breath of the Wild installment of what video game franchise? Finally, what is the only continent that lies in all 4 hemispheres? Okay, we know the questions. I gotta be honest, they are tough today. There's 60 seconds on the clock. Students are breathing deep. Teachers are feeling the heat with the students right on their heels. Who's gonna win this thing? Well, come on back after the commercial. We're gonna find out. Hey, and also, your invite stands. I love you guys. You wanna be a part of the classroom? Get your school to call. Here's how you can do it.
Does your school want to be part of a game show pitting students against teachers? If you're a principal or an authorized school official, go to ClassH-Room.com for more information on how to get on the show.
Look at them. They're ready. ready, and I hope you are too. Welcome back into the classroom. Today we have students and teachers from Maple Shade High School going head-to-head. The scores, how about this? Teachers 100, students 80. The topic today of the final exam, mapping the world. Each correct answer is going to get them 100 points. Good luck, guys. Let's play the game. What is the name of the body of water that separates England and France and connects the North Sea with the Atlantic? Students, Patty Two Shoes, you said.
The English Channel.
There it is, man, 180. You know him as Mr. Ransom. Does he have English Channel?
No, I have the English Channel.
Boom, there he is. We're going to accept it, 100 points. Question 2. Players follow the map of Hyrule in the Breath of the Wild installment of what video game franchise? Students, Eleanor, you look like a video game player.
Nope.
But you said?
Zelda.
Yeah, there it is, 280. Okay, is that a guess?
Wow.
Nicely done. Teachers, Miss Braverman, you said?
The Legend of Zelda.
We're going to take it. There it is. And it comes down to this. What is the only continent that lies in all 4 hemispheres? Teacher said.
Africa.
Students said.
Antarctica.
One of these is right and going to get you $500. The correct answer is Africa. Teachers win the game. $500.